this Wisconsin Badgers team. And they go after Jess Merzick very early. She will get an out-of-system swing and the up by Ashburn. Bump set, Gooch to Ken. Over to Devin Robinson on the right pin. Tight pass, it's an overpass. Sent back over by Danielle Hart. And Jess Merzick with a swing to the outside. Robinson hustles to save it. Free ball back to Michigan. To the right pin, May Pertovsky and Golje Guchtikin did everything she could to try to save that ball. So we told you about Jess Robinson in the middle. She also one of the servers for this Michigan team. Izzy Ashburn at the net and a misconnection there with Devin Robinson. Tipped over. Some out-of-system play here on both sides. We'll see if somebody can get in system. Michigan, better look here for Jess Merzick. Maddie Dowd going to the right pin with May Pertovsky, and that's a connection they've been working on.
They've been getting extra reps.
Orjol with the swing and the kill for Wisconsin. Came in and had to fill and play a big role as a true freshman last year for Wisconsin, helped them win their first national championship. Early on, May Pertovsky has been getting a lot of looks. Talk about an impact transfer. Sarah Franklin is definitely that. Coming from Michigan State, affects every aspect of the game for Wisconsin. Merzick tooling the block. Overpass, and Wisconsin will pay for it.
Tough serving a key for Michigan.
Jackie Boney with the swing, cleaning up that overpass, and Michigan up by 2. Ashburn going backside to Robinson. Serena Nyambio with the swing on the right side, and some power comes Devin Robinson tooling the block all the way to the other side of the court. Look at this Michigan team, they're in a different system. They kind of started out in a 5-2 system, and they switched recently to a 6-2. One of their first matches playing it was against Wisconsin last week.
Yeah, they felt like they needed that big block defensively, and they needed more arms to score. You need to score points.
Scotty Johnson in there now, number 4 in the Mays jersey. She's going to the right side and going off of 1 foot, Jackie Boney. Sarah Franklin, just a pretty cross-court shot.
We talked with Kelly Sheffield, and he talked about the libero and being an elite setter, and you're seeing
Wisconsin bringing home their first national championship last year. One of the best matches I've ever watched, the 5-setter against Nebraska. In front of a huge crowd. Back row attack from Julia Orjol. Boney got it in.
That rotation for Michigan. Jackie Boney stays on the right side, mostly attacks out of the middle, goes high down the line. Good defense on that back row attack, and then Boney gets to that right pin and goes high down that line.
Hannah Grant serving, and she did a pretty nice job, gets Wisconsin out of system. Johnson to the outside, pin absolutely stuffed is Allison Jacobs. Caroline Crawford transferred in from Kansas after 2 seasons there. She was an all-region selection, an all-Big 12 second-team selection. So here's Maddie Dowd, the other setter for Michigan in that 6-2. Wisconsin also using a 6-2 offense. Great up from down, it saves it. MJ Hamill gonna stick with Crawford in the middle. Wow, Maddie Dowd is all over the court right now, and May Pertovsky says, thank you, Maddie.
Was in system for 2 different attempts.
And a Schmreck from the right pin. She can crush the volleyball, but then also she's going to be a big block too on some of Michigan's best hitters on the left side. Here comes Jacobs trying to challenge the block.
That particular combination of Schmreck and Hart, deadly.
So good to see Danielle Hart back on the court. She missed last season with an injury, but still was a big part of that national championship winning team for Wisconsin with her leadership.
And prior to that injury, she was putting up All-American numbers, having a fantastic season.
Izzy Ashburn back in, so she will set across the back row for the Badgers.
Last year, she was one of the best servers in the Big Ten.
They've used her serve a lot of her career. She has been a key piece. In the middle with Jess Robinson, stopped. Third block for Wisconsin already, and we're just in set one. An ace! There's that tough serve from Izzy! And a fantastic look from our crew. We've got a new camera angle for you today. Oh, Franklin just flew from the back row. Merzik. Pertovsky's turn. And then Franklin gets it up. Oh, a double contact called on Maddie Dowd. A season best 7-match winning streak, and one of those wins was against this Michigan team 1 week ago today. Right now, Wisconsin on a 4-0 run. Merzik, there's the power. Michigan hitting 250 here in set one. Danielle Hart off of 1 foot, off of the block, and they're gonna ask the lines judge if this dropped in.
Looked just wide. I thought it actually hit Wisconsin on the way out. Happened so quickly.
Well, it's gonna be Wisconsin's point. They will not challenge, and that's a tough first contact. Badgers want to kill off of this, and they get it. Danielle Hart. Following Friday night, they ended up losing to Indiana. And remember, Michigan, of course, a ranked team. Mark Rosen told us they put on a ton of service pressure, Indiana did, to the Wolverines.
And anytime you come in as an underdog, you want to just come out bombing from the service line, get the other team uncomfortable, and it paid off for Indiana on Friday night.
Mark Rosen, 24 seasons. He is the winningest all-time coach in Michigan volleyball history. Took them to the national semifinals back in 2012. Really likes this group, but it's all about figuring out what works best, and he feels like the 6-2 is going to benefit them in the long run.
There might be some growing pains right now, but the end of the season is where they want to be their best.
Sarah Franklin blocked. Robinson on the other side. Michigan's block holding strong. Off speed. Guchtikin with the bump set to Robinson. Great layout from Allison Jacobs, but a little too far and too close to the net.
Deep corner swing. It wasn't a ball where you have a green light to crush it, but a deep corner always works and gets teams out of system.
You know, we're seeing both of these teams run that 6-2 offense, and if you're not familiar, we're going to explain it to you a little bit more in depth at the start of the second set. I feel like we're seeing more teams run the 6-2 this year, Holly.
We are, because of the physicality of the hitters, and a lot of setters tend to be on the smaller size, and teams can attack them at the block.
I wouldn't have gone after you on the block, Holly, though. 4 kills for Devin Robinson as Volleyball Guchtikin, the freshman libero for Wisconsin, serving. Scotty Johnson going backside behind her, Jackie Boney. Yeah, Jess Robinson with just 1 swing. That's kind of surprising. Again, leads the nation in hitting percentage. Allison Jacobs. Ashburn going to the left side with Franklin. Woo, down the line. Pamela just played in 10 matches before this season. She's listed as a junior, was working behind Sydney Hilly, who's the All-American setter that helped Wisconsin to that national title. Speaking of down the line, ouch.
Beautiful set. I love Jackie Boney's attack. She's good off 1 foot. When you're able to turn that ball down the line with heat and pace, watch her go off 1 foot, and there's the big block in front of her. Able to beat the defender in the back row, too.
Franklin out of the back row, and I think she took off in front of the 10-foot line. If you're one of our new volleyball fans too, you can land in front of the 10-foot line. You just can't take off in front of it. Caroline Crawford's turn. Franklin did a good job of readjusting. She couldn't have taken off and attacked that ball, but look at Michigan at the net. 5-2 run for Michigan. Tip by Orgel. Pertovsky. Good cleanup by Hannah Grant. They're working on that back row attack, and they get a kill for Sarah Franklin.
Love the location.
Seasons at Michigan State for Sarah Franklin. She was 3rd in the Big Ten last year in kills per set, almost 4 kills per set. Had a season-ending injury in the 2020 season. There you go. That's just the second swing from Jess Robinson.
And she's
to give her the ball?
Yes and no.
Leaping up. Jess Robinson behind the service line. Gutschtiken with the first contact, and then Orgel with the tip. Merzik. Orgel a little more power on this swing. Where does Dowd go? To the right pin, it's Pertovsky. Okay, Jess Robinson with the hand set. Pertovsky finding the court. Overpass, maybe not. It was really tight to the net, but the swing will be long from Danielle Hart. Serve to tie this match. Better first contact, and they can go to the middle. It's in. Robinson. Grant with the hand set to Merzik.
Merzik.
You have to win by 2. We're playing to 25, maybe. Scotty Johnson. And that is a tough pass. Merzik was like, give it to me.
Scotty Johnson putting some pressure on Wisconsin from the service line, and that sets up Michigan's defense at the net for points.
Michigan has battled back, and it has been a tough first contact by Wisconsin. It is set point Michigan as they are going after the freshman libero. Danielle Hart takes it. They can go to Sarah Franklin on the outside. Merzik tooling the block. Michigan winning set 1. Michigan used a 12-3 run to take set 1 from Wisconsin, and the Wisconsin setter is back row, so that's going to be a violent set 1 summary. Both teams hit for a really actually good percentage, but I feel like Michigan's serve got so tough there at the end of that set, and they were serving Wisconsin's Julia Orgel. Dowd goes to Robinson. She only had 2 swings in the first set, and she leads the nation in hitting percentage. And she's going to be a force at the net. Much better pass from Gutschtiken, and they can go to Devin Robinson. And a service error gives a point to Michigan. Ashburn. Crawford in the middle, that looks sharp. 2 kills now for Crawford, hitting .500. MJ Hamill. Tough pass by Jacobs. And Merzik, the swing is long, was not touched, point Badgers. Tough timing on the set to Boney. Sarah Franklin. Franklin now with 5 kills.
The block putting so much pressure on Michigan. They're able to dig around it. Franklin was all over that tight ball. This one puts Johnson on the move. Out of system swing.
Franklin again, off hands, one up by Hannah Grant. One-handed to save the play. Anna Schmreck on the right side, in.
Wisconsin diving all over the place. Look at this slide by the libero, right arm. And then Anna Schmreck, lots of seam to work with, but she just goes high and deep.
Schmreck is a perfect 3 for 3. Boney off 1 foot. MJ Hamill back to Franklin. She had to go with the... Schmreck is a perfect 3 for 3. Boney off 1 foot. MJ Hamill back to Franklin. She had to go with the roll shot, had to readjust. Goochtikin got it up, but it drops out. Point Michigan.
Feel like Michigan needs to really push Robinson. They're going out to the pins too often. They need to get Robinson going. She's a weapon for them.
Yeah, so much so, I mean, Kelly Sheffield, Wisconsin's coach, knew it coming into the first match. He said, we want to limit Jess Robinson's touches.
And he wanted to take her out of the equation by serving tough and pulling them off the net so they couldn't get her the ball.
She had 9 swings. Merzik with a nice dig right to her setter, Allison Jacobs. Not afraid of the block, and we've seen Allison Jacobs get the nod today over Kendall Murray. They've been battling for that outside hitter position, but actually it's been the pass that's determined who's getting that spot.
Yeah, Mark Rosen.
Tallest in Wisconsin history. It was Dana Redke until Schmreck came along. Johnson using her middle off of 1 foot. And Gregorski just a missed contact.
Michigan was running double quicks in transition.
6-1 scoring run for Michigan. Anna Schmreck, the power. Jess Robinson, it's long. He'll try her again. Give her a second chance. Julia Orzel. She's got that experience too, playing on this level last year as a 6 rotation player for Wisconsin as a true freshman. Swiped in and down, Pertovsky. Raises the net tape, Izzy Ashburn. Going right side, Danielle Hart. So what does that do to the block on the other side of the net?
Puts a lot of stress on them because they have to defend 2 quick sets, and usually you have a quick and a higher ball, so it gives you time to close that block, but you don't have that time.
Robinson. Grant with the up, and Dowd went up for it, but missed the ball.
Dowd was back row, and I don't know if she thought that ball was going over the net.
Knotted at 12. Yeah, that one was going over the net, and so that's going to be a back row call on the setter because she went up and got it, and she is in the back row.
It's better to air a little bit off the net, give your setter room to operate. Obviously, Michigan always runs their setters from the back row, so they can't jump and attack that ball.
That ends a 3-0 run by Wisconsin. We've seen how important service pressure is in this match today.
Service pressure is everything. We talk to every coach every week, and they say serve and pass.
Yes.
We got to do it, and you know it's the basis of everything.
When we get to keys to the match, Holly, on our coaches calls, I just automatically have serve and pass game written down.
Of course. Pretty big block there for Michigan, but
Wisconsin's block was so important in the win over this Michigan team 1 week ago, and they're even right now with Michigan, 3 team blocks apiece. Stuffed! Jackie Boney sent right back at her. second set has been a really tough battle on both sides.
Yeah, Michigan stole it at the end of the first set. I felt like Wisconsin was in control most of the match, but both teams hit for really high percentages.
What a serve. Service pressure has been key today. Props to the Wolverines for the hustle. Caroline Crawford said thank you for the free ball. 3 straight points for Wisconsin. Merzik dug up by Orjol. Oh, tough set to Franklin. Didn't have a chance to attack the ball. 4 contacts. Ashburn has to go with a bump set. Johnson looking for the back row attack, and that's going to be a violation as Allison Jacobs took off in front of the 10-foot line, 3-meter line. Boney 1 foot. Did she get a piece of the block? No.
I like the idea to go right over Franklin, but that one tipped wide.
Wisconsin hitting 333 in this set, Michigan hitting 0. Right on cue, blocked.
Anna Smrek was so far over the net on this block. Look at that press, that is scary. Elbows over, and the biggest and most important part is that her hands, that hand penetration over the net, there's nowhere for the hitter to go.
Michigan will get through the block thanks to Jackie Boney.
Foot on the gas at the end of that first set.
A big piece of that was their service pressure, so can they keep that on? That was handled pretty nicely by Wisconsin. Back over, great up. Nyambio.
Michigan doing some nice things defensively to stay in that rally, but Franklin too much on that second swing.
So Liz Grigorski, they started bringing her in the back row for Sarah Franklin to help with some of the passing in this set. Tough serve down the line. But they are running Nyambio in the middle. Well, she was battling for that middle blocker spot, and they thought that she was going to beat out Jackie Boney, or at least had a chance to. It was a really high competition, but when they move to the 6-2, it allows her to come in as a right side hitter to get that experience. Just short, going. Merzik right at Sarah Franklin. Here comes Franklin going off speed. It dropped.
Point, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin has had much more success offensively in this set than Michigan has. Michigan hitting 080, Wisconsin hitting almost 390, and there is a tough serve. Give her the ace. Timeout, Michigan. Wisconsin looking for 2 more points to even up this match. Here's Ashburn. Ashley Jacobs. Orjol, she'll take it, set point Wisconsin. Dowd goes back to Jacobs. Coming Orjol's way. Jess Robinson from the right side.
National champion as a beach volleyball player at USC twice.
Second set point Wisconsin. Yulia Orjol down the line, set 2 to Wisconsin, and we will at least play 4 sets in Ann Arbor today. Six kills, 286 hitting percentage for Jackie Boney. One of the younger players as a sophomore for this experienced Michigan team, but doesn't lack that confidence. Caroline Crawford, speaking of experienced.
And hitting with range. Good quick set, sharp angle for Wisconsin. Starts with a good pass, and then Ashburn puts her hitter in a perfect location.
Boney into the block, and Wisconsin's block is going to benefit. They've got a big one in there right now with Crawford and Schmreck.
Sarah Franklin blocked that one, and that's an area she's really been focused on, getting better defensively at the net. Look at the press. That's key, and that's what I talked about, like the players around you wanting to be great blockers, and that helps make you better as well.
Ooh, flying in, Allison Jacobs.
Good start to this third set for number 2 in Mays.
Service pressure when Michigan turns it on. Ooh, watch out, Hannah Grant.
Libero going at Libero. Hannah Grant has a nice pop on that serve, catches Gultekin high. Scoring from the service line, another good pace serve.
Wow, those are the first 2 aces for Michigan today.
Grant is putting some extra heat on that ball, and it's getting away from the libero from Wisconsin. Look at that ball turn.
Three straight points for the Wolverines. Sarah Franklin coming in. 4 straight points for Michigan.
That wasn't an ace by Michigan, but they were able to pull the setter off the net and not have Sarah Franklin in a good position to score on that left pin.
Service error.
Wow, I love the pace, but that one looks like it missed by an inch.
We have a challenge, Holly.
Team looking at Coach Rosen. He's thinking about it. It's in his pocket. They're thinking about it. It's there, it's not.
Doesn't look like he's going to challenge. He puts it back down on the table.
Checking into the game, and now starting for Wisconsin, number 5, Chanel Bramschreiber.
That was a nice run, and now Chanel Bramschreiber into the match for the very first time. The transfer from Baylor. Spent the last 2 seasons as a libero for Baylor. Orgel. Jacobs inside the court. Oh, that was a smart shot from Julia Orgel. An ace for Chanel Bramschreiber, and that is her first this season. Only played in 6 sets. This is her 7th set. She had to sit out the first 14 games due to NCAA sanctions.
And she's been working hard to get onto the court for Wisconsin.
It's hard to do that in a 6'2" when you're a DS. Jess Robinson, haven't said her name in a minute. Jacobs coming in with full force. Hamill, where is she going? Back to Orgel. Schmreck calling for it. Merzik dove. Love this rally. Yes, they overturned this call. There was a touch on that ball. Point Wisconsin.
You know what that means?
We're 2 for 2?
Yes!
Ah,
yes! Our hitting percentage is climbing.
This is a big day for us, Holly.
This is.
A 4-0 run for Wisconsin. Schmreck off the block. Back row attack. Merzik. We'll definitely keep an eye on that because they want to get her some more touches. She leads the nation in hitting percentage. I love love Allison Jacobs' response to that. Merzick giving everything she has. Jacobs coming to get it. In. Guchtiken, one of her best contacts, and they're able to go to the middle with Crawford. Maddie Dowd going to Pertovsky, but in front of her.
Another good pass for Michigan.
Interesting to watch how Michigan is testing some different things, because remember, this is only the third full match they've been in that 6-2 offense.
And they've got some versatility, some players that can hit the quick and the high ball. So had success going down that line.
Grant will step into set. Too wide. Wisconsin hitting 133, Michigan hitting 111.
Quite a difference from the first set.
Now both teams in the 300 range, tooling the block. May Pertovsky get her to double digits.
Pertovsky off the hands.
Back to May. Back to getting a kill. She's leading Michigan with 11.
They're able to attack back and score, especially from number 18 in May Pertovsky.
Robinson working in the middle. Orzel is just stuffed. Boney and Pertovsky up there at the net.
Boney.
Danielle Hart creating chaos, and that ends a 3-0 run by Michigan.
I'll tell you, watching Robinson and Hart drive in for a double quick is a little bit scary if you're on the other side of the net.
Yeah, talk about quick decision making. You better make it. Both of those attackers lethal. An ace for the Badgers. 5 aces for Wisconsin today. Dowd pushing. Orzel will set up Demps. Dancing on the top of the net. Finally, after attempt number 3,000 by Jade Demps in that rally.
The defense, both sides of the net, and the hitter coverage, so impressive. Look at that. Hannah Grant playing such fantastic defense and also hitter coverage. That one goes off Nyambio's head.
Talk about being tested right when you come in the match. Jade Demps, 5 swings in that rally. It's a 5-0 run from Wisconsin.
Instant warm-up.
Yeah. Had not played until this moment. Merzick, oh, pretty. That's 12.
Merzick hitting with really nice range. This pass is a little bit off the net, but hitting inside the block and inside the defense. Really nice side-out swing.
Devin Robinson off of 1 foot, still perfect on the afternoon.
Look out below. She has been so impressive offensively. Good connection, Ashburn to Robinson, one-on-one, and she just gets a hold of that and crushes it for Wisconsin.
Came in as a freshman, they put her on the
Due to
right
time
side.
constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
On the pin. That's why you can see that versatility. We've seen her swing out of the middle and on the right side. Still going. Serena Nyambio behind the setter.
Nyambio, who's lined up as an opposite, is blocking and attacking in the middle, makes herself available in transition. Blocker cheating out to that left side attacker.
Demps. Muddy.
Jade Demps, she can do it all. She's played left, middle, right. She can fill in wherever Wisconsin needs her. Lots of confidence getting her the ball too, attacking outside that block. Wisconsin giving her a little sliver of line.
Yeah, last year she played in the back row and was an offensive weapon for them, an attacking option out of that back row. Tied at 20.
Back and forth, who's gonna take control of this third set?
Checking into the game for Michigan, number 18, B1G. Also checking in and now serving number 6, Maddie Dowd.
Smrek tooling the block.
Pretty well-formed block by Michigan, but Smrek hits down into them out of bounds.
It's a race to 25 points. Dowd goes in front of her to Pertovsky.
Every time May Pertovsky is middle front, they set her the ball in serve receive, and Wisconsin has not made an adjustment. Good pass, lots of confidence here, one-on-one.
Mark Rosen told us that Maddie Dowd and May Pertovsky have been working extra on their connection, so much so he was a little worried about how much extra they have been working on it, but I think it's paying off.
Certainly is.
Pertovsky with 12 kills, 1 error. My goodness!
Maddie Dowd, fantastic feed to Pertovsky on the right. Coach is celebrating that one. So pretty to watch.
Haley Hallgren, service error.
Wisconsin.
Izzy Ashburn, best server for Wisconsin in the match. They want her on that back line at crunch time, and right now, this is crunch time.
My palms are a little sweaty, Holly.
Mine too.
I don't care who wins the set, but it's been so back and forth. Robinson, roll shot. Dowd will try the left pin this time, and an attacking error gives the point to Wisconsin.
Hannah Grant, the libero from
blocked into the court. Wisconsin with its 8th block.
Setter did not have a lot of options. Maddie Dowd, this ball passed tight to the net, but she put up a good hittable ball. But Robinson, on her second jump, able to just stuff that solo block.
Set point Badgers. Jess Robinson. Devin Robinson. Wisconsin takes a 2-1 lead in the match.
The confidence of number 10 right there in red for Wisconsin. She is unstoppable. Late block by Michigan, blocks it back, but just wide. And Coach Kelly Sheffield just giving her a break. He's got enough players to give her a break and take the pressure off.
Service pressure is on, meanwhile, by Wisconsin. They go to Hart in the middle. Izzy Ashburn will try Devin Robinson. It's a good thing to try today. May Pertovsky. Speaking of power, that's her 14th kill.
Wisconsin has taken her out of the game offensively.
And that was their goal coming in, limit her swings. Oh, wow! What a connection between Izzy Ashburn and Danielle Hart.
Go get it.
Service error, free point for Michigan. This is a must-win set for Michigan. They won the first set, 25-22. Jade Demps, double contact called on Wisconsin. Service error. Merzik with the pass, helping herself out to get that nice set for the kill. Double-figure kills for Jess Merzik in 8 of her last 9 matches. Also, she's got her 5th double-double of the season. MJ Hamill sent it over, and Boney knew it was coming.
Great eye work by Jackie Boney, number 17 in May. She was up there ready, swatting that back down.
Jade Demps. Grant with the up. Out of the back row comes Merzik. It was long. Was it touch? No.
Point, Wisconsin.
She has had some highlight reel digs today, that's for sure.
Great hustle, fantastic energy in the back row for Michigan. Only at the end of the first set, both teams hit for over 300 offensively. In the third set, it was strange. Both teams were just over 100 hitting percentage, just big offensive drop, but we have to credit the defense on both sides of the net, keeping their opponents low.
It's made for some exciting rallies too, that defense.
Michigan.
Anna Schmreck. Jacobs is stopped. 9 team blocks for Wisconsin. Danielle Harden, Anna Schmreck.
Anna Schmreck.
As we told you, 4 players for Wisconsin average over 1 block per set. Push through and down. Merzik.
Wow, missed opportunity for Michigan. In that first set, that's what happened a lot. A ton of overpasses like that, and Michigan cleaned it up at the net.
Wow, the blocks are out here in set number 4. That's double. Short serve. Merzik, cross court.
That
Guchtikin struggling with that first contact. A tough serve from Jess Robinson.
Michigan.
Jade Demps. Ooh, sharp. First time we saw her was in the last set, back in set 3. Came in to replace Sarah Franklin. Guchtikin saved it with one arm. Demps, roll.
Oh, but Jade Demps, nice hand contact on the ball, using the whole court.
May Pertovsky attacking that block. Michigan, 333.
Numbers have come way up.
Crawford in the middle. It'll be a bump set to the outside to Nyembio, and it's stopped.
Love that dig by Merzik in the sharp angle.
Matches when it comes to Wisconsin's block getting better as the match goes on.
Yeah, I feel like they start to make better reads. They know what's coming at them offensively. Yes, they saw a scouting report, but seeing it live again and getting a beat and the rhythm on it definitely makes Wisconsin's block better as the match goes on.
Crawford in the middle. Grant is there. Allison Jacobs. Demps will take the bump set.
I love the way Guchtikin sets the ball in transition, the libero for Wisconsin. She's a really nice touch on the ball, gives it a good apex for her hitter to find in transition.
Jacobs, whoa. Boney down the line. Out of the back row comes Jade Demps, and this time it's the Michigan block with Nyembio. Now time for some top 25 volleyball. Courtney Lyle, Holly McPeak with you. It has been a battle. Don't be surprised that this one's this close. And Nyambio just keeping it going, a freshman. In set number 3, they've struggled to get her the ball. Allison Jacobs.
Big time swing there in transition, Jacobs.
Jay Hamill setting up Demps out of the back row, who has been a spark plug off the bench in the place of Sarah Franklin. Yeah, took on that role after only arriving in August. Goochtikin sends it back over. Jacobs will get a second swing, going right back at the pro. Dowd will try the middle with Pertovsky. Gigi all over it. Robinson! It's coming over. It's coming back, Michigan, watch out.
That's the service pressure, creating those overpass opportunities for Wisconsin.
Jade Demps with a season high. Devin Robinson with a season high with her 16 kills. Service pressure continuing. Point for Michigan, that ends a 3-0 run. Into the middle with Danielle Hart.
Izzy Ashburn has so much confidence getting Danielle Hart the ball, number 18 in red. She is long and presents a big target to set.
Wisconsin hitting .545 here in set number 4. Pertovsky, blocked!
Pertovsky's been great all day long for Michigan, but huge block there. Demps and Hart, not surprised, well formed, no seam to attack.
12 team blocks for Wisconsin compared to 6 for Michigan. Dowd has to grab that off the net to set up Pertovsky, and she's still gonna get the kill anyway.
Little roll shot off speed to the middle of the court, that works when you're in trouble.
Point Wisconsin.
Point Wisconsin.
Michigan blocker a little bit too aggressive. They need to let the back row setter for Wisconsin set that ball. If she's attacking it, you're allowed to block it.
Dowd pushes it out to Merzik. Free ball to the Wolverines. Boney in the middle.
This is a strong serving rotation for Michigan.
I mean, she can't be stopped.
Perfect pass, and when she's hot, setter knows to get her the ball. Devin Robinson, 17 kills, 0 errors on 25 attempts.
Her career high is 19, by the way, but she does rotate out here. What a day she's having.
And then Michigan gets Smrek instead of Robinson.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That one did go over to the Wisconsin side of the net, and Michigan's setter is back row. Boney on the slide, off the block. Wisconsin needs 2 more points to win this match. Michigan has some work to do. Caroline Crawford, match point Badgers. Wisconsin hitting 600 in this set. Boney, and the block does it. Wisconsin with the win.